American, and we're excited that you've come to support such an awesome cause. The Syrian American Medical Society is a non-profit, non-political organization formed to send relief to a country that is war-torn, and even in America, in days like this, there are people who still love humanity enough to be here to share and hear wonderful music. Can you give yourself another hand for that? My name is James Hassel. I happen to be a pastor. I feel real comfortable in this building. It feels like a church. Is it a church? I think it's a church. But the fact that we're open in the middle of New York City during this holiday season to celebrate life and love and unity and to hear great music. I'm excited. I love jazz. I love good music, and I'm ready to have a good time. And so we're not going to belabor it tonight. We're going to have Magos Herrera. They told me how to say it. I think I said it. And Vitor Gonçalves and Rogerio Bocado, a trio, come to share with us for our opening tonight. And we're going to have a party tonight. All right, let's have a good time. It's good to see you all. And get your phones out, because soon we're going to talk about how you can give. All right.
Good evening, everyone. I wish I was sitting. That would have been better. We're so happy to be here and to have all these incredible friends and beautiful musicians to put their energy together for this cause. And we're so grateful to Rogério, who put all this together. Exactly. We're going to share now a beautiful tune by Violeta Parra, one of the greatest songwriters from South America. This is a song that Mercedes Sosa recorded a long time ago and became kind of like one of the foundation songs from the Latin American songbook. And it's called Gracias a la Vida, which means thanks to life, or I'm grateful for all that has been given. And it says a little bit like this: I'm grateful for life has given me so much. I have the sound, I have the words, mother, friend, brother, and a shining light guiding me towards the soul of those I love. I'm grateful for life has given me so much. I have the laughter and the tears, so I can experience joy and sorrow, the two sources of my voice, the two sources of everyone's voice. And for this one, I would love you to help me welcome the incredible Edmar Castaneda.
dicha de quebranto, los materiales que forman mi llanto. Y el canto de usted, que mi propio canto. Y sigue volando, y si tú quieres volar, haremos el viaje andando. Ay, vuela, 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 vuela. Y si no quieres volar, haremos el viaje andando.
Mar, pero qué bonito.
Thank you.
I was right here. I thought you can hear it to me, right? Yeah. Good? Okay. For me, it's an honor to be here playing for you, playing for this cause. It's really a blessing for me, and this piece that I'm going to play, I hope will be a blessing for you. I hope you guys leave today this place full of love and passion for life, full of blessings for your families, for your dreams. And so pray for all those kids in this country and the whole world, you know. I think we're in a time that we need to pray together and we need to get together. And then we have to respect each other and get together, right? So I'm gonna play this tune, and please welcome to pray with me. Just send the best for them, and this is titled Jesus of Nazareth.
Did you feel the spirit with that one? Come on, let's give Edmar another hand. Wow, it's wonderful. Music is so powerful. It is definitely a universal language, and I think it is as powerful and universal as love. And tonight we're out here to show love and support for people who are actually forgotten. And in our news cycle, in our country, we're shielded from the truth of the world we live in, and we are bombarded with foolishness on a daily basis on matters that really don't concern humanity. But tonight our minds are focused on something important and something that is worthwhile, that makes our labor worth it every day when we're able to see someone else's pain and respond to it in a way that relieves it. And so tonight we've gathered to hear this love music, this beautiful spirit come out of these great and loving musicians. You can tell that their heart is where it's supposed to be because you feel it in the music. And so there is a system to give that they've asked us to utilize tonight. That's very simple. It's, say this word with me, Nawa. N-A-W-A, say Nawa. That is the name of the hospital we've come to help tonight. N-A-W-A. And if you'd like to make a donation to this worthy cause, you text the number 41444 and text the word NAWA. And whatever donation you make will go to help the SAMS organization. And with that said, we're going to now introduce our band, and I'm excited about this next movement of music. We've got Kevin Hayes, Jeff Watts, Matt Clohesi, and Gregoire Maret. Right, I say it right? I did it good. I'm getting there. All right. They're testing me tonight. They're going to come and render some wonderful music to us. I want to ask you to just make sure that you participate with your applause and your smile.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was a piece entitled Milton from the great Milton Nascimento. And we're going to continue with a piece by a wonderful Brazilian composer by the name of Kinga. This is Senhorinha. Thank you.
Let's give it up one more time. That was amazing. We're gonna have a new favorite song right there, Signorina. Wow. Man, that's magical just to hear music like that and to feel what I feel. I'm a wannabe musician, so just tonight I'm like in like the second heaven at least. All right, I really appreciate it. We're gonna have now Joe. Is it Joe? John. They left the end off. John Ellis. Bloops. I'm like, I talked to John. Who's Joe? You know, I want to stop real quick and really say thank you to Rosario for pulling us together tonight. I want his hard work and his passion for this. He and his lovely wife, Noemi. And so we're going to have John Ellis and Asaran to the Earth Trio. They're going to come and they're going to bless us with some wonderful, wonderful music. And I'm just going to ask you, don't forget to, oh yeah, I heard you sing. Oh my gosh. I got goosebumps seeing them walk close. All right. Don't forget to be generous and text your friends. Tell them to get in on this. Let's make tonight a special a success for Sam's and for the people of Syria who are suffering.
Okay, yeah, thanks. It's great to be here. And thanks to Rogerio, and thanks to all these great musicians that he's put together. This is truly an international ensemble, and here for this great cause. This song is a song I wrote. It's called May 15th, 2011, and it was a rainy day, like today, and I was feeling not good about something. Like we are all compelled to try to do something about this. I want to salute all the musicians and all you for attending, and a lot of people talk about what is wrong, but I guess now more than ever we need some action. And so this is basically to say that as bad as things can get, that, you know, there's always going to be like another day that's brighter. So we hope that the people that are affected by this are given some help and not treated the way they're being treated. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes when it rains in May, they say, will gloom be everlasting, or will the sun rise sooner than soon? So flowers will bloom, even when it's days and days so gray. The question I am asking, when will the light shine into my room? So flowers will bloom. Soon enough the sun will chase the clouds away, loosening the chains that shackle my heart, and every ounce of pain that threatened to seize the day, gone to stay, and open up the sky, revealing the promise of the moon. And flowers will bloom.
share my bike and teach him how to ride it. I can't wait for you to come. My little sister will be collecting fireflies just for him. We can all play together. Tell him his brother will be a very kind boy just like him. Just like him. He will teach us another language. We will teach him English too. I can't wait for you to come. And we'll be waiting for you guys with flags, flowers, and balloons. I can't wait for you to come. And we'll be waiting for you guys with flags, flowers, and balloons. I can't wait for you to come. We will give him a family, and he will be our brother. I can't wait for you to come.
Wow. There was an image of a young man. His name was Omran. He was transported in an ambulance covered in black soot, and he had been injured by a strike, an airstrike in Aleppo, and that image went viral. And a young man named Alex, he wrote to the president the words to that song that Annie just sang. Just saying we should do something to help them. And can we just give Anne a hand for that beautiful song and for these awesome musicians. That's Rogério's daughter. He was like bursting, like his shirt looked like mine. I put pressure on it when I ate in the back. But he was just really bursting with pride in that wonderful music. I just wanted to say that was, in my language, that was dope, all right? We do want to bring to the stage now Laura Zakaria. She's the chapter leader of SAMS here in New York, and she has pulled us all together tonight, and she's gonna tell us more about the organization and show us how we can be a bigger help, all right? Give her a hand as she comes.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you for everyone that's here tonight. I really appreciate you braving the torrential downpour that is outside and making it out here tonight. It really means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to Sam's, and I really appreciate you on Giving Tuesday, really taking the extra step and coming out here to learn about what's going on in Syria and what we can do to help collectively. So I have my slide presentation presenting up there, and I've got my friends back there, and I'm going to do something to let you know when I need the next slide. So we'll try to make this work. So we're all here tonight for Ramadan, really. But just for a second, let's just talk about Syria. Damascus is really the cradle of a lot of the world's civilization. So this is a famous saying: each civilized person in the world should admit that he has two home countries, the one he was born in and Syria. For some people that were born in Syria, maybe that doesn't apply, but for the rest of us, this is the case. So I say this to really emphasize the point that although we're not all Syrian, we may not all be Muslim, we may not be Middle Eastern, we are all human. This is not a Syrian problem, this is not a Muslim problem, this is not an Orthodox problem, this is a human problem. And this is probably one of the biggest catastrophes that we've seen since World War II. So it's just something that I really like to emphasize and bring home, that we all connect and share. Next slide, please. So this is Omran. In case you guys didn't see this picture circulated and went viral in the summer. This little boy is from Aleppo, which is right now on the verge of being completely destroyed and coming down. They've only got food for a couple more weeks at this point. There's very little medical personnel. Those that are there are basically covering their heads from shelling. There's constant bombardment going on right now, and we're not really sure how much longer this is going to last. I was just at a meeting earlier today with one of with the UN's representatives to Canada, and we were talking about getting the UN to have some kind of safety corridor for those left in Aleppo to help them safely leave. But unfortunately, at this point, there's no way for these people out. So this little boy is really become a representation for what's going on in Aleppo right now, but he's really representing all the kids that are really trapped in this hell. Okay, go to the next slide, please. So I just wanted to remind you the letter that Alex wrote, and the reason that we're all here is Alex wrote this letter in little boy, 6-year-old handwriting to the president. And in it, he's urging the president to let Ramadan come and stay at his house. And as it was beautifully just saying to us, he says, you know, if it's a matter of where he's going to stay, he can stay with us. He can play with my toys. My sister has this thing that she doesn't let anybody else use, but I'll let him play with it, it's fine. And this is, I wish, something that we could all really remember and take home the spirit of what Alex has to say. Go ahead and flip. It's just the rest of the letter. So the next couple of slides are just some images from Syria. This is basically a typical abandoned building. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure where this was, but I just thought it was just so, explanatory of the situation. I want to say it's in Daraa, but I'm not really sure. Next slide. This picture is this was taken in Idlib, I think. Just take that in for a second and imagine looking over the horizon and watching your city burn. Next slide. These are the white helmets, the Syrian civil defense. There's a Netflix special called The White Helmets. They were nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. This is just a shot that was taken from there, but really worth watching with a box of tissues, maybe 2 boxes of tissues. This is the destruction that is most of Aleppo. So this is taken a couple months ago, September 2016. Death toll, 470,000. Go back, please. 13.5 million are in need of humanitarian assistance. 13.5 million people are in need of assistance. 4.8 have fled the country. That's half the population of Syria has fled the country. 6.1 million people are displaced by violence internally within Syria. huge staggering numbers. And when we say internally displaced, that means they left Aleppo and they might have gone to Daraa, or they might have gone to Damascus, or they might have gone to another area that was, maybe they had family or had slightly less issues going on. So I'm going to spend the next couple minutes talking a little bit about SAMS in general, what we've done. And I'm going to then give you a little bit of a background on the NOAA project, which is what we're really trying to raise money for this evening. So if you could flip the slide. So SAMS, this is not everybody in SAMS. This is actually one of the medical missions from this past year. We're really fortunate to be able to send about 40 volunteers every mission. This is from Jordan. And we're able to have these folks help us out within some of the refugee camps and also the urban refugees. So many of the people that are displaced don't end up in a camp, they end up in a city somewhere. And so they still need access to medical assistance. And so we send, when we have a mission that goes out there, we send people to help in those areas as well. This is the numbers from 2015. So about 2.6, a little bit more than 2.6 million beneficiaries in total. SAMS in 2015 was in Syria, Jordan, Lebanon, and Turkey, helping both refugees and Syrians within the country. You'll notice 2.3 of that was in Syria, and so that includes hospitals, mobile clinics, delivery centers, ambulances, anything medically related. We've set up facilities and we started supporting hospitals and clinics within Syria. We reached about 2.3 million folks. If you flip to the next slide, these are the numbers fresh this week from 2016. This only reflects the first 3 quarters of the year, and we've reached 2.7 million Syrians in 3 quarters of this year. And you'll see in there, you've got 2.5 million within Syria, Jordan 119, Lebanon 73.9, Turkey 24 and a half, and Greece. In 2016, we launched the SAMS Global Initiative, and SAMS Global Response, and don't flip yet, please. Thank you. We are now able to support the refugees that are stuck in limbo in Greece as well. And so this is the beginning of that project. We hope that eventually to grow SAM's Global Response to include other areas nationally. We're actually launching a mission to Lahori, to Pakistan. I believe that's going to be early in 2017. Our hope is that we can use what we've learned for helping in disaster to help other places of disaster. So if there is a hurricane or an earthquake or some other disaster, God forbid it never be another war like this, that we're able to then, assemble missions to help use our experience with disaster relief to help. Next slide, please. This just based down the beneficiaries where the aid was received, and the majority, you'll see 92% is in Syria. Next slide, please. I like this slide because it shows us where Daraya is. And if you'll notice on the map in the most southern point, that's where the NOAA hospital is. And that area we served 565,426 folks. The numbers at the bottom show you kind of what we've lumped them into categories for the grand total. You see we've got primary health, deliveries, pediatric care, major surgeries, psychosocial, and vaccinations. But I want you to focus on that number, 565,000. Okay, next slide. NOAA Hospital is one of the largest facilities, serving 120,000 of that 565,000. So it's a pretty significant chunk. That's a quarter of the population in that region is served under NOAA Hospital. It includes major and minor surgeries, primary health care, OBGYN, ophthalmology, and a dialysis unit. And it was the target in 2015 for several bombings. And so there's been some destruction to the outside of the hospital. After I'm done with my spiel, I'm going to show you a video that we made with NOAA. We interviewed some of the workers that are in the hospital. It is in Arabic and there's subtitles, but I encourage you, if you want to learn more about NOAA, if you go to the SAMS Tri-State Chapter Facebook page, it's posted there. Anybody who signed the mailing list will send an email with a link also to the video, so you can read the subtitles in case you can't read it here tonight. Next slide, please. So again, we are kind of doing this for Ramadan. So just in closing, I would like to, again, thank you all, every single one of you. I thank the musicians immensely. Jerry, you were amazing in putting this all together. He said that I put this together. I didn't know. He did it all. So I really would like a round of applause, please, because he has been instrumental in making tonight happen. And all the musicians for all the work and effort that they put in, the beautiful song that you wrote and that you performed for us. It really touches my heart so much to say this. And I just spoke with somebody a new friend that I just met tonight, that told me her story about leaving Syria. And I have another friend who had to leave Syria that's here in the audience tonight. And I have friends who just are amazing human beings who came tonight to volunteer their time. So I want to thank all my new friends that I met tonight who volunteered. And I can't thank you guys enough. I really hope you remember and you what you learned tonight. I hope that you pass it along. I hope that you follow us on Facebook and that you share. We'll be streaming, we're streaming snippets of this tonight on social media, but we'll also be sharing the video later on our social media as well. So if you could please share it. And I encourage you to please donate. Whatever you can donate, whatever you could find in your heart to give tonight, I would really appreciate it. So you can text to 41444. Actually, can you go to that slide? Oh, I forgot this. Go to the next slide. So these are just some pictures. I forgot about this slide. Of what's going on. Next slide. If you can go to keep going to the slide about the texting. Thank you. This is pictures of one of the underground hospitals. So you want to text 41444, text the word Noah. It'll send you a link. With that link, you can make a donation of any amount. It could be $5, it could be $5 million, however much you want. The project that we're funding is to reinforce Noah Hospital to protect it against any further shelling or bombing so that they could continue to provide service to at least 120,000 people. What's inevitably going to happen is that if we reinforce Noah Hospital, then we will also be able to have a safety guard in case other hospitals get destroyed. So if another hospital in the area is unable to provide service, they'll be able to reroute those patients to Noah because that'll be a safe hospital. We're about $34,000 shy of that, of being able to reinforce the hospital. So anything you can give tonight, anything you can share, the power of social media, the power of emails, the power of talking and telling stories is really gonna be what helps us. So I'm gonna show you the video. You can play that. And I thank you again. Have a great evening.
مشفى الشهيد طبيب وليد خطاب في مدينة نوى هو مشفى قائم منذ 17/7/2013 بعد دخول الجيش الفرعي إلى مدينة نوى، ويقوم المشفى على تخديم ما يقارب من 120,000 نسمة من أهالي مدينة نوى والقرى المجاورة. طبعا المشفى يضم العديد من الأقسام الفعالة حاليا، وأهمها قسم الإسعاف بالإضافة لقسم العمليات الجراحية اللي فيه جميع الاختصاصات تقريبا، بالإضافة لعيادات شاملة تشمل معظم الاختصاصات أيضا، بالإضافة لمخبر، إضافة إلى الأشعة على مدار الساعة. بالنسبة للخدمات المقدمة للمواطنين هي كما ذكرنا الأعمال الجراحية كانت باردة أو عمليات إصابات حادة نتيجة القصف الذي يتعرض له المدنيين في مدينة نوى وما يحيط بها. 2 التحاليل المخبرية. 3 الأشعة موجودة على مدار الساعة. قسم غسيل كلية فعل منذ حوالي شهر.
المشفى بفضل الله تم ترميمه بعد ما تعرض للقصف. العيادة العينية تستقبل حالات من كل أنواع الحالات، أطفال، كبار بالسن، مرضى سكري. حسب الإمكانيات المتوفرة والأجهزة نقوم بخدمة المرضى يعني علاج الأقسام الأمامية للعين، التهابات ملتحمة قرنية، قياس عدسات، نظارات، بعض أنواع الحول. كمان نقوم بإجراء عمليات صغرى بالمشفى مثل برد الضفرة، فتح مجرى دمع عند الأطفال.
نحن بالعيادة النسائية بمشفى نوى عم نستقبل باليوم حدود 40-50 مريضة، حالات يعني حموم، ولادات طبيعية، قيصريات، التهابات، في شوية نقص بس بالعيادة مثل جهاز الإيكو، بعض الأدوية النوعية مثل أنتي أدوية التهابات خاصة، فيتامينات خاصة بالحمل، إبر منع حمل، دوالب، كمان بحاجة لحواضن لأنه في عدد ولادات كبير مبكرة عم نضطر لتحويلها لغير مستشفى.
نحن بدورنا نناشد المنظمات الدولية ومنظمات الإنسان ومنظمة الصحة العالمية والصليب الأحمر الدولي للوقوف بجانبنا من أجل عدم استهداف المشافي الميدانية، لأنها بالأصل أن تخدم المواطنين.
So we've heard so many reasons to cry today and be sad, and this is a weeping song from the country where I am, and I hope this music might help you cry and help you with those feelings that might come with all this. It's called Kishkatsalanyan.
Let's give Azaran another hand. Wonderful, wonderful rendition. Again, I want to take this last opportunity to tell you all thank you for coming out tonight and for your support these great and incredible musicians who have volunteered to lead us tonight. We want to thank you for your generosity and for your love, and I want to encourage you all to spread the word and increase awareness about this issue. We can make a difference. 34,000 is not a lot. We can make that happen tonight, can't we? So we're going to have a finale. The last song we're going to do, Please Remember Me. Let's put our hands together one more time for this great ensemble.